everybody, I'm Chris.
And I'm Amber.
And today we are playing Escape the Dark Castle, the game of atmospheric adventure. It's a 1 to 4 player game from Themeborn Games. It's a little fun game that we are prisoners in this castle and we are finding our way out of it, and we have to work our way through 15 chapter cards and a boss card at the end. Today I am getting to be the abbot.
And I decided to be the cook.
All right, and first we'll go over some game components just to familiarize yourself with them, and we'll jump straight into it. First, we picked our character cards like we just said. I am the abbot. There are three big things from the character card here besides the great art. You have 3 stats that really help us in the game. You have wisdom, you have might, and you have cunning. So the abbot is very strong with wisdom, not so much with cunning. And with every character card, you actually have a matching character dice, which comes in handy for combat and also tests that come further. Amber and I will both have our own. The black dice are considered chapter dice, and we'll see a little bit more about those, but typically their symbols show what we need to roll to be able to beat the test or combat. And last but not least, we have our item cards. We're limited to 2 item cards each, and usually we get them after combat, but there are some other cards in the chapters that we will be able to get items from, which is nice. So instead of hearing me blabble, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Okay, now that we're all set up, like we discussed earlier, we have our very first card, 15 chapter cards, and at the very end, there's a big boss that we'll have to deal with. So the rounds will be structured pretty easily. We'll just flip over a card one at a time, read it, and then we'll kind of just deal with whatever we get. Sometimes it's fighting, sometimes it's just a decision we have to make. And also, we're going to use these nifty little trackers to keep track of our health throughout the game. Not included in the game, but just something that we have. For a 2-player game, we each will have 18 health points to start with, so hopefully those will last us through the whole chapter.
No kidding. Yeah, that's it. It seems like it'll be very easy in the beginning, and then it just ramps up a lot towards the end, even though we don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Some of these cards can be very, very brutal, so we'll see what this story has in turn for us. Did you want to do the first card?
Sure. All right, so turn over to begin. After years of incarceration in the depths of the dark castle, you finally break free of your cell. In a small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. Draw an item card per player now. You hear footsteps approaching. You must not linger here. You make for the exit, slipping away and disappearing into the darkness. Turn the first chapter card now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we'll each get 1 item to start out with. Thank you very much.
And I will take mine.
All right, let's see. I got an elixir of insight. It's a potion. Discard before any round of combat to change any chapter die to show a trait of your choice. All right, pretty nice.
Yeah, not bad. I received a rusted flail.
Ooh.
Once per round of combat, when you roll cunning, which is the eye, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply. That's a very strong start, for sure. I will take it.
Very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And as he mentioned earlier, 4 items, you get 2 each. You kind of think of it as 1 in each hand, but there are some items that are 2-handed, so if that's the case, we'd only get 1 of the items. So far, just 1 item each, but hopefully we pick up some more as we go.
Yeah, they definitely come in handy. The potions and stuff are pretty nice, just like for the one-offs, but the weapons or relics that are in here will definitely help as well. So
Yeah.
every game starts with this card, so you kind of get started off on the right track, and now we're starting to get into random territories.
Yeah, we have no idea what this next card is, or the next 15 cards, and even the boss card.
And even the boss card.
It's
yeah,
always random.
Yeah, you randomly select all of those cards together. So
All right.
I will go ahead and we will start the next chapter. Okay. You pass through a chamber which serves as a cesspit below the castle privies. As you pick your way through the filth, something unusual catches your eye. Draw an item card. I will draw an item card. Thank you so much.
Item card
nice.
in the poop.
In the poop. In the poopies. So, what did I receive? I received a warped cudgel. Oh, it is one-handed as well, so that's definitely good news. Once per round when you of combat, when you roll might, you may roll again and choose which of the two results to apply.
So it's pretty similar to your other weapon, actually. It's very
Yeah,
funny.
very similar. I would say I'm going to give that to you. Actually,
Okay.
I don't need it. And
I am pretty high in might, so that might help.
yeah, you being able to roll might
Thank
would
you.
be super nice. So
Cool.
we'll definitely see how that goes. And that you're quite literally seeing the whole round right there. You turn over a card and we deal with what happens. Sometimes they're definitely not as nice as digging through the sewer is, I guess. But it can be. There's a lot of danger in here, so that's one step of many. So if you'd like, you can pull the second card.
All right, next card. Ooh, another little chest with some traps around it, it looks like.
Yeah, let's take a look.
At the end of this winding passage, a wooden chest covered in cobwebs is protected by a gauntlet of vicious-looking traps. As a group, choose one option. We can move on, it's not worth the risk, turn to the next chapter card. We can risk it, nominate a player to try and retrieve the items from the chest. They must roll cunning in one attempt, or may try this as many times as there are players. For each success, we draw an item card, 2 on a double cunning. Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
For each failure, though, the nominated player loses 2 HP. Okay.
That's brutal, yeah. I mean, I personally will not be rolling cunning because I have one eye. So you are more than welcome with your 3 to start trying to roll that if you want. And this is where, like for this test here, she's going to roll her character dice, the white dice that we looked at earlier. And she has 3 chances on that dice, or 3 eye symbols rather, on that dice that she could get. So that's what the stats on the card mean. So
Okay, so it says we can try to roll it in one attempt and may.
you may try this as many times as there are players. So you get up to 2 attempts if you want.
Okay.
You could possibly lose.
But I'll lose
4.
4 health. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. I don't know. Do we think it's worth it this early?
I mean, you could try it at least once. I
I'll
mean,
try
2
one.
HP this early might not be bad.
Sure. I'll try once. We'll see. All right. So we're looking for an eye here, and I'm rolling my chapter dice, as we mentioned. All right. Come on. Oh, that's not it.
Not
Okay.
it. Yeah, so you're
Well.
going to lose 2 HP on that.
So I will drop down to 16 health. Get my die back here.
Up to you if you want to
Bummer.
keep trying.
I guess I can always rest.
We could
too.
rest, and rest is something that we can talk about when it comes up. That's the action during combat that we can see.
All right, one more time. We're risking it for the biscuit.
Risking it for the biscuit. We want the items.
That's a bummer.
not it. That's
Okay.
another 2. So 4 on this chapter card alone, and we're not even fighting anything.
We're
Yeah,
not.
that's rough.
Yeah, we got too greedy, is
We
what
got
it
you.
is.
Yeah, 100%. I could have told you not. I could have tried to persuade you, but
That's
I
all right.
selfishly wanted those items. So.
No, for sure. Okay. Next.
Next, we're going to the next
round.
chapter card. Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
spooky.
ooh, spooky. Coming out of the shadows. You hear a scream from behind and turn around too late to avoid the clutches of a lurching ghoul. As a group, choose one option. Flee, we can get away, but you, and you can see how you is bolded there and capitalized? That means me as the person who's reading the card and turned it over. But you lose 2 HP shaking off the ghoul. Fight, we can begin combat, which is pretty nice. Combat special, you are so fear-struck, and you is me again. You are so fear-struck that any wisdom you roll this chapter have no effect.
Oof.
And wisdom is the star and my strongest suit. And so to kind of explain the combat here, it's very simple. So we have the black symbols down here in the bottom left-hand corner. You have the wisdom, and then you have something that looks like a person. When you have that person, you're going to roll that many, the chapter dice, you're going to roll 1 for each player. So in our case, we would have 2 extra dice. And those dice are going to represent what we would have to roll, as Amber and I would have to roll to beat this person inside of combat. The 2 in the bottom right-hand corner is how much damage they do to us each round if we do not kill them. So we both get a chance, or we can take 1 and 1 if we want, so we can take turns attacking. But in this case, we get attack both at the same time. And if we do not kill this guy in the first round, we will both take 2. That's unavoidable unless we roll certain things on the dice, which we can go over.
All right.
So what do you think? I'm okay trying the combat.
All right, we could try the combat. I know your might is, or not your might. I'm sorry, your wisdom is pretty
Oh,
high,
I
but
guess
it's
your
not
wisdom's
gonna.
not that high,
Yeah, my
huh?
wisdom's not high. I do have my elixir. Discard before any round of combat to change any chapter die to show a trait of your choice. So I guess I could change that wisdom to maybe a might or something that we are
Or
better
more equipped,
suited
yeah.
for. So that's something we can do. The potion, I do have to discard it, but we could definitely try. I'm down to try it.
Let's try combat. And
All
if
right.
anything, we can have you maybe rest in the first one, depending on how these go.
Sure. All right, so we're gonna roll these two, like you saying, for the 2 players.
Okay.
Another wisdom,
Wisdom and a cunning. That's not bad.
Okay.
We're both. I'm terrible at cunning, but you're not bad.
Yeah. I was really hoping for might because that's what I'm good at, but that's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So
do you
what do
want
you
to change
think?
one of these?
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I'll use the potion I got earlier, and we will change one of those wisdoms to a might. I think that might help us.
Yeah, for sure.
Might
and
help
the good,
us.
Well, and the good news is you have your club too.
I do.
The club, so that way you can start to change mites to anything you want as well.
Yep.
So that'll be pretty handy.
For sure.
I say let's take a second here and we'll take a look at the character dice, and that way you can kind of understand what we're looking at. So we're going to roll these, and each one has a symbol on its side. So wisdom, strength, or might rather, and cunning. But we do have these double-sided ones with a shield around it. So the shield, when we roll this, if we didn't kill the enemy, we would actually be protected from damage if our die is showing this. And we also would get 2 wisdom to be able to apply to the combat that we're going to roll. That's just a little nuance to the combat and a little fun. Sometimes you don't take damage, which is nice. Doesn't happen all the time, but
We can hope.
We can hope for it as much as possible. So I'm definitely going to roll. Did you want to rest first?
I'll go ahead. I'll rest first. So during combat, you can choose to either fight or rest. You do need to have at least one person fighting at a time, so we both couldn't rest at the same time. But if you do take the turn to rest, you don't roll your die, but you get a health back, so 1 health point back. Since I'm down to 14 out of our 18 starting, I think I'll go ahead and rest, and I'll see how you do this round, and then we can kind of go from there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So there's no chance in which I beat this by myself. But if I do get that shield, maybe I'll be able to negate some damage just so that way we can keep going. So I will go ahead, and just as a reminder, my wisdoms do not count.
Yeah, let's
Any wisdom I roll. So if I roll a cunning, I might be able to. But I'll go ahead and roll my first time.
Okay.
And we do have a cunning. Do you think I should get rid of this just because I can change that to anything with my flail?
I mean, that might be good.
And that
yeah.
way it's our strengths that are coming, and we don't have to worry about just me. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I will take care of this. And that, again, is using my flail that lets me once per round. When you roll cunning, you may roll again. I don't get to just choose.
Oh.
I will roll again.
Okay.
I will choose that result.
Okay.
I think... No, you know what? I am going to take care of the cunning, and I am going to eat the 2 damage there. So
Okay.
I will go down 2 damage, to 16 altogether.
Okay.
And then you got your 1 HP.
I did.
So if you'd like, I can go again if you want.
We can both go. I just wanted to address, so whatever you're fighting doesn't like roll for damage. It's just at the end of after we're done rolling, excuse me. If we don't roll a shield, then we immediately get that damage at the bottom of the card. If he did roll the shield, then we wouldn't get any damage. So the opposer's not rolling. We just deal damage based on what we roll. So
yeah, they have an auto hit feature, which we wish we had.
That would be nice.
That would be super nice, but then the game wouldn't be too interesting. And let's be real, look at this guy. He's obviously going to get a real hit. So
what are you at health wise?
I'm at 16. That was my first actual hit. I can go again.
Sure. We'll have you go again. I'll rest one more time, and then I'll see what I get.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll.
Ooh,
that's
okay.
good.
That's very good.
So 2 might, so I'll get rid of the 1 might. And because I have the shield, those 2 damage that she was just talking about that naturally hit me, I don't have to take.
Yay.
So that's kind of a free round for me, honestly.
All right. And I think now let's just try to get this last wisdom out of here.
I cannot roll that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you could roll... Oh, no, you can't change it.
No, I have to change my result. So it's you that's going to have to roll it.
That's fine. Do you want to go ahead and rest then? You might as well.
Yeah, I might as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll rest. I'll gain my 1 HP.
All right, so he's resting, and now I'm fighting. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. That will not help, so I will take 2 damage because I did not get anything. I'll go ahead and go again. I might as well, since your wisdoms aren't going to do much here.
I'm not going to do anything, yeah. Rough.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
This is not even my best stat.
This guy's going to, it's going to be pretty brutal. Yeah, this is my best stat, so it might be a quick game.
There it is.
Go.
Okay.
There you go.
And now that he's defeated, I don't take another 2 damage. He's done because he has no more chapter dice. So.
Yep, exactly. And so anytime that you finish combat, we get to pick 1 item, and then we can divvy that up. Amber typically likes to steal them for herself, but we will see what we get here.
Another potion.
Another potion. Liquid Luck. Discard to reroll your character die, applying only the second result.
You can keep it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll keep it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well. So, okay. And with that chapter down, do you want to go ahead and flip the next one over and we'll keep going?
Yep, so we're going. Ooh, another tunnel.
A little tunnel with some, maybe like a cave in.
There's a deafening roar, and the passageway begins to shake. A section of the old wall beside you collapses, and you are buried beneath chunks of heavy stone. You are incapacitated, and that means because I am reading the card. So to remove the rubble crushing you, the other players must roll in unison, keeping track of any might rolled until they have rolled a total might equal to the number of players. So in this case, 2 might. After each attempt, you, meaning me, loses 1 HP until the total is reached. If you have not been rescued after 3 attempts, you manage to crawl out from the rubble and continue on your way. Okay.
Right, so it's up to me to roll might.
I am incapacitated, it says, so you need to roll 2 might in 3 turns.
2 might in 3 turns,
and
for every roll you lose an HP until we get you out of there. So we're hoping, folks, for my double might here with the shield.
That would be ideal.
See.
Oh, well.
right idea, wrong side. So that's the first one.
All right. Okay.
You're getting really beat up.
I'm getting really beat up this turn.
Yeah,
I'm at.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
there it is. Great.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, better than 3. 2's better than 3.
2 health down is 3 better than 3 health down.
I could use my liquid luck at any time.
That's jeez. He wanted me to be stuck under that rubble a little longer.
Yeah. Trying to lighten the load a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm down to 10 health.
Yeah, we gotta get you to rest or something.
Yeah.
I have a feeling any food that we find you'll be eating. So we'll go ahead and keep going on the chapter. Oh goodness, yeah, great.
Oh, he looks like a fun guy.
Oh, he looks like a fun guy. All right, your boat catches a tripwire, or your boot rather, not boat. Your boot catches a tripwire, releasing a shower of acid from above. All players must try to roll cunning in 1 attempt. For each player, if we succeed, we just dodge the trap. For failure, the acid splash begins to sizzle and smoke, burning through an item you are carrying. Discard 1 item.
No.
If you have 2, shuffle them face down and discard 1 at random. And if you have none, lose 1 HP as the acid sears your flesh. Jeez. The good news is we have items. The bad news is we don't want to lose any of those items. So let's go ahead and we can go ahead and see if we can't get the cunning, which is the eye.
Yep. Of course not.
Nope. And of course not. So you know what? I'm gonna.
You have to.
I will burn. Oh, I have to do it at random. That's right.
So Christopher has 2 items. So the card specifically said if you have 2, you have to shuffle and deal 1 randomly. I only have 1 item, so I'll be discarding that. Oh, you want me to pick?
Yeah, you can. That's the only way it can really be random, right?
Oh, it was the liquid luck.
Oh, okay. That's
probably the better one to discard out of the 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's definitely the better one. So.
Boy, we are getting beat up.
Yeah, it is not looking good for us, for sure. Yeah.
It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, bruv.
All
right, so you want to pull over the next one?
Next card.
Oh, a little grumpy Gus.
He's grumpy. A drunken guard stops you and demands to know your business. He is unsteady on his feet and his breath is vile. As a group, choose one option. We can bribe him, discard one item, and he will forget he ever saw you. Misdirect, nominate a player to roll wisdom in one attempt. If we succeed, you befuddle the guard with a riddle and move on. Failure, the guard tries to detain you. You struggle free and escape, but all players lose 1 HP during the scuffle. Well, I don't have any items, so...
Yeah, I only have my one item. I don't know if you feel good about scuffling with it. I'm at full health. You're at 10. I will just give the item up. And that way we don't have to mess with him.
Totally up to you. Wisdom... I mean, you're pretty high in wisdom, but yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I have no items, so.
Yeah, you know what? Just for the safety's sake, I am sad to get rid of my flail, but I will get rid of it just so that way we don't really have to mess with this guy.
So sweet.
I'd rather you not. I mean, you're already at 10 of 18.
I
You're
am
almost
at 10.
half.
Yeah.
So, and we have a big stack still in front of us. So.
Yeah, we have quite a few cards to get through.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, yeah, let's keep going then. We'll go to the next chapter.
All right. You're next.
I forgot that you were...
I read that one, yep.
I already forgot that you read that one. Yeah, here we are.
Oh, no, and now it's the same guy, dead.
Oh, yeah, that's what we call karma, folks. All right, let's take a look and see what we're dealing with here. From the darkness ahead, an arrow whistles past your ear. Before you can react, another buries itself in your shoulder, and you slump against the wall in agony. You, being me, lose 2 HP. Wow, we're really off to a good start with this one.
We're doing really good.
Awesome, yeah. Cautiously creeping along the passage, you find a man's body riddled with arrows. There's no sign of the attacker, so you check to see if he was carrying anything of value. Draw an item card. So, 2
HP for an item card, I guess.
2 HP for an item card.
Not great.
Yeah, not great, but also not... Oh, okay, we'll take
we like relics.
We do like relics. So this is another type of item that you can get, and whenever you roll a double, you may change it to any single. If you do, the double does not apply. While I lose a double, having kind of a wild with the doubles is pretty...
That is pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Rengorn's Rune.
Yeah.
I guess...
No, you lost the health. Yeah, you can go ahead and have it.
Yeah, that's fair. That was mine. We'll keep going.
All right, next card. Ooh, a little spooky guy.
Ooh, he looks like he's on fire.
Your spirit is suddenly wrenched from your body. Paralyzed, you can only watch as it drifts above you. Gosh, dang it.
This was me the other day. I kept getting incapacitated, and now it's you. Yeah, way to go.
You are incapacitated. To restore your corporeal balance to the other players... the other players must roll in unison, keeping track of any wisdom rolled until they have rolled a total wisdom equal to the number of players. Man, I'm having deja vu.
Yeah.
After each attempt, you lose 1 HP unless the total has been reached. If you have not succeeded after 3 attempts, the curse is broken and your spirit returns to your body.
All right. Well, we know how I did that was might last time, to be fair.
Yeah, this is wisdom. This is your high.
This is the strong suit.
So we need 2 wisdom in 3 rolls.
2 wisdom in 3 rolls.
Again.
Here we go. Heart of the cards. 1.
Okay, 1.
So you take the 1 HP.
I do take 1 HP. Okay.
And heart of the cards again.
Oh, all right. Perfect. Okay.
So 1, not awful.
Not bad.
Not the greatest, but...
Probably, honestly, the best. Well, I guess you could have
best.
rolled... Yeah, you could have rolled double wisdom, but still pretty good. Okay,
For sure.
I'll take it. My spirit is back in my body.
The spirit has returned. All right, we'll keep going.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, gosh.
Okay. I see, yes.
Ooh.
Give me a little kiss. Give me a little kissy. All right, let's take a look. A creature stitched together using butchered animal parts scuttles towards you. It is so hideous you instinctively lash out. Well, if I saw that coming at me, I'd probably crap my pants, honestly. So,
I'd scream, for sure.
Begin combat, but you get to make 1 attack before the first round, taking no damage. So I get a little sneak attack here.
Ooh, nice.
Combat special, though. The first time the creature is defeated, before drawing an item card, roll a chapter dice. If the result is might, it regenerates, and you must restart combat to defeat it a second time.
Oh no!
Awesome, yeah. So we'll go ahead and we will grab the chapter dice that we need. So we need 1 wisdom, a might, and a wisdom. Okay. So this is what we're gonna need as far as combat goes. I get my first free hit. That's right.
That's right.
All right, I will go ahead and roll.
Wow, that's great.
really good. That's really
So he's
good.
getting rid of 2 dice out of the 3 already. Very nice.
And I would have blocked damage anyways, but yeah. Anyways, so that's great for the first round. I'd much rather you heal.
Okay. I'm not gonna say no to that.
I would much rather you rest right now, so that way we can try to get some of your HP back.
Yeah. 'Cause
Selfishly, I kind of want to keep rolling shields so we can get you more health, but
that would be nice.
it would be nice. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Well,
you get one at least, but
yeah.
I will.
I think you're at 10 as well, right?
I technically could change that to keep going and try to get you another health. Because of my relic, whenever you roll a double, you can change it into any single.
Well, aren't you at 10 too? So we'd both
I'm
be
at
at 10.
16.
Oh, you're at 16.
Oh, yeah, I'm at 16.
Oh my gosh, I thought,
I'm way higher. Yeah, I'm at 16.
No, it's okay. I don't want to cheese the game.
Yeah, okay. You may regret this decision
I
later.
probably will,
and
but
I will be there to remind you of the regret that you're
I know.
feeling. So
that's all right.
But the good news is we do get a item card. Because,
oh no!
we
Before
yes,
we have to
roll it. If it's might, they come back. So you might get your second.
Yeah,
round
so it
anyways.
might.
You do.
It does.
And that's the way it goes.
All right.
So
we're resetting.
We'll reset the dice. This guy. Oh, okay.
2 might. Okay.
2 might. Where were you just a second ago? So I do not get my surprise round this time. So we are just playing. So do you want to?
I will go ahead and rest. Yep.
Perfect.
So see, I knew in my gut that we were gonna have to go back here.
You manifested that. I don't know if it's good or not. Yeah.
A bad manifestation.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what we get. Okay, 1 wisdom, not bad, but I will take the 1 damage. It's actually not bad that he's doing 1. So
yeah, it's not too terrible.
all right. Do you want to rest again?
Sure. I wouldn't mind resting one more
I would say
time.
keep resting as much as you can.
Sure. Okay.
And we will keep going. That's not going to be it, Chief. That takes me to 14. You want to rest one more time?
Sure. I'll rest one more time, and then we'll be even at that point. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I'll be at 13 after this.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hit him for sure.
There you go.
See?
Yeah, perfect.
Manifestation is real, friends.
Don't let him lie to
I
you.
don't
He doesn't
actually
believe in any of
I
that.
don't believe that actually at all. So, okay, we don't have to roll the dice again, so we actually will get an item card again, and we are getting the replication stones. Let's take a look.
Another relic.
When you roll a single, it counts as 2 singles of that trait. That's insane.
That's very nice.
So we will
I
hand
will
that
take
out
that.
to you.
Perfect.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. That's actually a really good card to get. So,
Yeah, for sure.
Finally a break in the game.
Well, we'll see. There's still a lot of cards left.
I'll knock on wood here. So,
All right, my turn?
Okay, it is.
Okay. Ooh, a little puppy.
Puppy dogs. I'm sure this is just the kennel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. You have been hunted by the ferocious castle hounds. You become separated, and each of you must fight alone. Roll a chapter die in front of each player to represent the hounds attacking them. However, the hounds can sense weakness. Players with less than half of their starting HP should roll 2 chapter dice instead. I don't think that's either one of us, actually. Now,
No, we're
good thing
over
I
9,
rest.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, begin combat. In his combat special, no player can rest until the hounds attacking them are defeated. They may then either rest or help another player defeat theirs. A player aiding another player takes damage as normal and must declare who they are aiding before they roll. Okay. So this one's a little different than normal. We're going to each roll a chapter die.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the black dice. All right.
Yeah, it's not bad for you.
I will get a cunning.
That's okay for me as well.
You will get a might, and then these are the dice that we're going to use to try to roll. So I need a cunning, he needs a might, and then once we have defeated our own, then we can help each other if needed.
Yep.
So
yeah, exactly. You want to go first?
sure, I will go. All right. Oh, geez, that didn't count as not in the box.
Sure.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Hey!
Wow.
All right.
Can we fast or rewind to the I don't want to cheese the game part? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll take my damage.
I can help you if you'd like. I have pretty good might.
Sure, yeah, if you want to.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's take a look. I'm shielded at least.
Oh.
You're not. There's the damage you should have took anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Karma. Oh, wait a second. Rengoran's Rune, whenever you roll a double, you may change it to a single.
Oh.
If you do, the double does not apply. Oh, to any single. Okay, yeah, I'll just change it to a single might then.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
So then no damage.
No damage.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, you got to remember your items,
I
man.
know I do, yeah. It shows you how much I don't get items in this game. Okay. Not
Food.
bad. Yeah, food's good. Partially rotten apple. Delicious. Discard to restore 1 HP to your character.
I think we're both at 13 now, though,
Yeah, we're
huh?
both at 13. Go ahead and take it though. I
Okay.
hate to say it.
Thanks for the rotten
So
apple.
we'll just discard it at that point, and that way she can get her 1 HP. Don't say I never got you anything nice. Especially in this terrible castle.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, delicious.
Delicious. Okay, your turn.
Rengoku, our boy.
Come on.
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh.
Spooky.
He looks tough.
He looks tough. You wipe dust from the lid of a large tomb, hoping to read its inscription. As you touch, the lid slides open, and a giant knight rises, bellowing that you should not have disturbed him. As a group, choose one option. Flee. As you run, you are hacked by the Revenant. You, being me, lose 3 HP.
Yeah.
Or fight. With a combat special, all players may fight as normal, but you are the only player the giant attacks, and you may not rest. I'm fine attacking him personally.
Okay, yeah, it's up to
I'm
you.
gonna
You're going to
lose
be the
3
one
HP,
that's losing.
So that's 2 rounds that I'd have to go through anyways. So,
all right, so we're
go
fighting.
ahead and do that. Yeah, please. He starts with 1 wisdom, but we'll roll 2 chapter dice here to see what we can get going. So another wisdom and a cunning. So not awful, not great, but not awful as well. So, all right. So do we both want to fight then?
Well, yeah, you can't rest.
Nope.
So, yeah, I mean, we might as well just see what we can do.
Okay, let's get to it.
Oof, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, yours just turns it to a double.
Yeah, whenever I roll a single, it counts as 2 singles, but the might is not going to help us in that case.
No, it's not. So I will take care of this one, and I will lose 2 HP, and you will lose 2 HP.
No,
as
I
well.
think he says
Oh,
it
I'm the only
attacks
player.
you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's nice for you. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely nice.
All right, we're
Okay,
really hoping for
we
a
need the
wisdom
wisdoms,
here.
Yep.
Okay.
Not bad for you.
Okay,
But
perfect.
that's what we needed. So we'll go ahead and take care of these. And old Skelly is gone. See you, Revenant.
And another item.
Hopefully you don't come back to life again.
Oh, God, please.
Let's take a look. Oh, liquid luck again. Discard to reroll your character die. Your character die, applying only the second result. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to that.
Yeah,
if
go
that's
for
okay.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
You like those luck
I do
type
like
things
the
more than
reroll
I do.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
I've never used them.
It's the gambler spirit in me for sure. Okay.
All right.
We're
Let's
getting
see.
we're getting dangerously close to the end here.
We're getting there. We have 4
four
more.
chapters. Yeah.
So we're finally getting there.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, look at this sad guy.
Ooh, a dapper man. Ooh.
All right. This nobleman seems out of place, wandering the bowels of the castle. He offers a reward if you do not tell anyone you have seen him. As you talk, he covers his nose, visibly disgusted by you. It was probably that rotten apple I ate.
Yeah, it's your rotten apple breath.
Yeah, for sure. As a group, choose one option. We can aid him. You agree, and he rewards you. Draw an item card. Or attack. You can try and rob him, and he fights back with dazzling swordplay. We will begin combat. If you survive, we draw an item card per player. So really, we're deciding between 1 item versus 2 items at this point.
In the combat.
In the
yeah,
combat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would... personally, I'm thinking just take the 1 card and
take the
save.
1?
Yeah, we're really close to the boss, so I think saving health would be good.
Is an item in one hand worth 2 in the nobleman?
2 in the combat? Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, a little bit of an axe here.
Oh,
and
boy.
actually kind of special, too. So there's the cracked axe. It's a weapon, and you can see it says 2-handed. So if you have a 2-handed weapon, it actually takes up both slots in your inventory. So you'd have to get rid of the relic, or I'd have to get rid of my relic to be able to use it. But in combat, roll a chapter die along with your character die each time you attack, and apply both results. So we get one of those black dice as well. I'm not sad if I take it.
Okay.
I'm going to take it if you don't want it.
So here's the other thing that we kind of haven't really had a chance to talk about is when you're getting items or between chapter cards, as long as the chapter card has been finished and before you pull the next one, you can kind of trade amongst each other. So what we could do is you could take the crack axe and I could take both relics if you think that would be
true.
helpful.
Yeah.
And then we just have to get rid of that potion. But I really think the relics and the weapon are way better than the potion.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless you want both the relics and I take the weapon, but I think either one.
Selfishly, you know me, I like the axe.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'll take the relics.
I'll keep the axe, and I will give you Rengorn's rune.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, you have a lot of good stuff. You can
Yeah.
change things to a double, and then change a double into any single. So
Yeah, we've got a lot of options over here, and then you will be really good in battle.
in fights, yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So I'll keep one of these actually,
Yeah.
and that becomes something I get to keep on the side. So.
Nice.
All right, let's get to going here.
Oh, big mommy.
Ooh, the muscle mommy. All right, so you emerge into a small sandy arena. In the center, a woman far taller and more muscular than yourself, Rude, raises her well-worn blade and calls out, "Challengers, prepare to die." Begin combat. The special, though, is before each round of combat, nominate one player to fight the arena champion. Only that player rolls, and only that player takes damage. You must fight in the first round, being me, and players, we don't get to rest.
Ooh,
so
brutal.
we don't get to join it anyways. And this is going to be 5 dice. 5 dice that we have to set up.
She's
so
pretty chunky.
She is pretty chunky. So we have the might, we have the cunning, and we have the wisdom. You want to roll 2 other dice?
Sure, let's see what we get.
See what we get.
2 more might.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Not our worst stats, at least.
Yeah, might is my best stat, so...
Yeah.
Although, for my best stat, I feel like I haven't been rolling it very well. So.
I wasn't going to say anything. So.
All right, so we do have to fight her one at a time. We can't fight her together, and we also cannot rest, so that's kind of a bummer. But it does say you have to go first.
I do.
So, all right.
Let's get to it, yeah. So I'll roll my 2 dice thanks to my my axe here, and we'll see what we get. Okay. Well, I'll take care of one of these. And
better than
I will
nothing.
take my 1 damage.
Okay.
It's always sad rolling 2 dice and only getting 1 hit, so
All right.
see what you get.
Let's see what I get and see if our relics will help us here. Oh, a might. Okay, so whenever I roll a single, it counts as 2 singles of that trait. So I actually get rid of 2 might. That's nice, but I don't block, so I will be taking 1 damage. All right, do you want to go? Now we can kind of decide between who wants to go next. It doesn't have to go back and forth. It just said that you had to go first, so...
And technically, I could have went second, too. But
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'll go. That's
Okay.
fine. We can take turns.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a might and a cunning here. A might and a cunning.
Wow,
There we go.
perfect.
All right.
Wow, that was a good
That was a
round
good
of
roll.
combat,
That was a good
surprisingly.
round. Yeah, for 5 dice, not bad. I thought, honestly, we were going to lose a lot more health.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and as you know, we finish combat, we get an item, and we get a cunning concoction. Discard to apply a single cunning at any time. One thing, too, is, like Amber was saying earlier, during the rounds, if we pick this up, and let's say this was food or something, we could use it right now without having to discard any of our items.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's a potion, I don't think you want it.
No, I don't want to give up either one of my relics.
All right, so we'll throw that to the side there, and we'll go ahead and keep going on the old story here.
All right. Only
Oh,
2 more
2
cards and
more.
then the boss.
We're hoping for help.
Ooh, what is this? Somebody in the kitchen, it looks like.
Somebody.
Ooh, maybe some food?
Maybe some food. Oh, maybe some food.
The aroma of hot food has led you to the kitchens. On a table near the door is a steaming meat pie. As a group, choose one option. Move on. It's not worth the risk and turn to the next chapter card. Or steal. Nominate a player to roll 2 cunnings in 3 attempts. If we succeed, the pie is delicious and filling. All players gain 1 HP. If we fail, the cook catches you and vows to make you filling for the next batch when we'll begin combat.
That makes me wonder what's already in the pie, but
Yeah. If they're just willy-nilly putting us in the pie, then who knows who else is in that pie.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's do a health check. I'm at 13.
I'm at 10.
I feel like, do we just
to gain
not...
1 HP? I don't know
Yeah.
if that's worth it.
I think we just especially this close to the boss. The bosses are pretty
They're
hard.
pretty rough. Yeah, I think last time we played this, we went into the boss with 18 and 17 hit points, and it came down to the last roll, which was really rough.
Yeah. So I think we just let it go, and we
let
just
him
keep
go.
going.
Yeah.
Not for 1 HP.
Meat pie sounds kind of good.
It does sound delicious as long as it's not human meat pie. But
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're just going to skip. We're going to move on and not care about this guy's delicious meat pies.
bye, meat pie.
last but not least, a dusty mirror, it looks like. As you pass an ornate mirror in the bedchamber, twisted versions of yourself step through it with murderous intent. You become separated and must fight alone. Oh, like the wolves, it seems. Each player must roll their die twice and place corresponding chapter dice in front of them to represent their doppelganger. Place only one die for each double rolled, and then we begin combat. The special, no player can rest while their doppelganger, or until their doppelganger is defeated. They may then enter rest or help another player defeat theirs. Player aiding also takes damage as normal and must declare who they're aiding before they roll.
Yikes.
So, yeah, not great. So we're going to roll 2 dice each, and those will be
Well, I think it says your chapter dice twice.
Oh, your chapter dice twice.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
All right, so I got a might and a might.
Might and a might. There you go. And I am taking a wisdom and a might, because the 2 only counts for 1.
Thankfully.
Thank the lords above. So here we go. Okay. If you're cool with it, I'll probably roll first, and we can keep it going. So I get to still roll my 2 dice, which is nice. We're hoping for a wisdom and a might.
You got a wisdom.
That is at least a wisdom. And that's it for me. So I will take mine, and I'm at 9 now. I've dropped into the single digits. Yeah, not great.
All right.
Not great.
Let's see here. Oh, that's not helpful. All right. I don't think either of my relics will actually help at this point, so I'm just taking a damage.
Well, at least misery has company, so we'll try to get my might out of here.
Oh, yikes.
Good lord. Oh, no. Are we going to fail right before the boss?
All right.
No way.
Oh, perfect. So I have
nice.
1 might, but I do have the relic. Whenever I roll a single, it counts as 2 singles. So I get rid of both of my mites.
Very nice. Do you want to help me, or did you want to rest?
Can we rest?
You can rest now that your doppelganger is out.
Oh, you know what? How about you rest?
I can't, because I can't until my doppelganger dies, which will be the end of combat.
Okay, yeah, but I'll help you anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 12, so
we're
I'll
just
help.
looking for a single might here. Nah,
oh, there you go.
Need it, so,
you didn't even need the help.
Go. It was the moral support, I think, that really got me
for sure.
It really got me over the threshold. So,
oh, boy. We're going into this boss not looking great.
Beat up for...
It's not looking good, bruv.
Beat up for... Not looking good, bro.
Ooh,
so
a weapon,
we will take the item. Decayed Blade. Also one-handed, so you'd have to give up one of your runes.
Mm-hmm.
But once per round of combat, when you roll Wisdom, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply.
Wisdom is my worst trait, too.
Yeah. Not the greatest. I'm not going to take it. It's completely up to you.
I don't, honestly, I don't think I'm going to take it. I really like these relics.
Yeah, that's very fair.
I think we'll just go ahead and
get rid of it.
Let this one go.
Okay.
All right, boss time.
On the card, do not read until you have completed the last chapter card. This is it. You have reached the final challenge. One last obstacle stands between you and freedom. Turn over now. So we'll turn it over and let's see who we got. This could be one of 3. The Dark One.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not the greatest. Your pitiful trinkets are no match for my dark magic. As you enter... Oh, we did this wrong last time we played this.
Oh.
As you enter the Dark One's present, any items you are carrying vaporize. Other players keep theirs.
No,
Discard
your
them
axe.
now. So the axe,
Jeez.
the beautiful axe
that we were really hoping to keep for the boss specifically, is gone.
It's gone.
Okay.
Awesome. The Dark One already not the greatest. So I will take 1 cunning, and we will do 3 wisdom as well, and then you're going to roll another 2 dice.
Oh my god, that's not great for me.
Not great, but if you roll a single, at least it goes towards the doubles, and that is my strongest.
Okay.
So,
well, do we think that you should rest a bit? And he also does 3 damage each. Wow.
I'll roll a couple times. I have 8, so I have a couple rounds in me.
Okay.
I'd much rather, because that is your weakest, so I'd much rather try it and see if we can't chunk some of this stuff down. So
this is brutal. Okay.
And
don't forget, you're only rolling your white die now.
I almost rolled 2.
All right, we ready?
Here we go.
Whoop. All right. Well, that was in and then out, so we'll keep it.
Okay. And so we'll take care of these 2 dice. But
Unfortunately,
we will both take 3, so that puts me at 5.
I'm at 9. Okay.
Okay. Well, strong. Knock on wood, but the strong ones are out here. We'll go ahead and roll these, and we're going to see what happens.
Okay.
A double for you.
Ooh.
And a single, so we'll take 3 of these away.
Yeah, because
based
of
on
my
your
relic.
item.
Yeah.
Oh, gee golly whiz. That takes me to 2.
All right. Well, I think you should rest because I'm at 6, so I'll have 2 rounds as depending on how this goes. So
Yes,
why don't you
rest
and I'll
for the
see.
1, and we have
Although
the
this is
1.
not my highest suit
You've
at
rolled it
all.
twice?
I know. I keep rolling it. I don't understand. All right. Heart of the cards.
Oh,
Heart of the cards.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not the heart of the cards.
that's not
That's not the heart of the cards.
All right.
I think we both roll here because I only have 3.
I only have 3 as well.
So this is the last roll.
Yeah.
We could lose this right here and now.
We
or
could.
we squeak it by. And all we need is one of these wisdoms. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Now keys.
With our powers combined.
Captain Planet. Yeah!
Yes! Let's go.
Oh, that wouldn't have helped. But yeah, we did
You punch him
it!
in the face as he's dying anyways. So, yeah. Oh, Dark One's dead. Again, I only have 3 health.
I also have 3 health.
That was quite literally the last roll. It seems easy in the beginning, but boy, does it really ramp up. Especially you get like terrible rolls. Like that's all you need. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. This game is so much fun just because it's really simple, but it still can be pretty challenging and random. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free, send us a like, give us a comment down below. Have you played this game before? Is this something you'd like to see more of? We actually have an expansion to this game, which is nice.
And there are so many chapter cards. So each time, I think there's 45 total chapter cards, and you pick 15. So each time is a little different. There's cards in here I think that we haven't seen before, cards in here that we have seen. So it's always a little different, even if you play it multiple times. So.
Yep, exactly. Well, ma'am, well done.
Sir.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.